I will have my 2024 projections at the end of this month sometime, hopefully. I need to do some more research because I've been doing this. Uh, Welcome, everybody, to the 100th episode of Coffee with Chuck. It's been an incredible journey sharing the insights, trends, and stories from the real estate market with all of you. I was looking at some of my old videos and wanted to go over some of the market trends that I've been saying for the last couple of years. I have definitely been right more than I've been wrong. Let's go take a look at some of those past videos and going back to February 21st, 2021.
So right now we're pretty balanced. I think by the end of February till about let's say late August, maybe early September, I think that it will be more of a seller's market than it is now. Like right now, I'm saying balance, seller has advantage, but I think between the end of February till late August, I think it'll be seller's market, but here. Just my prediction, like I said. So, especially when the weather heats up and we have spring and the summer markets, that's usually a busy season for us, anyways.
In March 2021, in our MLS, we officially turned into a seller's market. When this around this time, this is when rates started to drop and prices started to increase exponentially. My message was, if you needed to buy, don't worry about price because rates were your friend at that time. And I appreciate everyone that listened to my advice about this. Now let's fast forward to June 2021.
So what do I think is happening with these stats? Remember, this is only my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but I have this on video, so what I'm saying here, I really believe in. There were a couple times in the last year where I would do these coffee with Chucks and give advice on some things, and it came kind of true. Let's see if my streak continues. However, right now, the city of Chicago, we're balanced again. I think we're back. Things opening up, and the multiple offers in Chicago and the craziness that happened over there in the spring, I see that becoming less and less. However, in the suburbs, still a seller's market, still crazy. But in the next couple of months, I feel like it's going to slow down a little bit for a couple reasons. There's going to be overall, we've been locked up for the last 18 months. And with vaccines given out, the postponed weddings that are starting to come back, things opening up, travel, those are going to make demand go down. How much down? Not sure. But if demand goes down, inventory may creep up a little bit. And that means that the buyers right now, I feel like, are going to have a better chance and, not fight as much in the next coming months.
All right, here I'm wrong. Well, kind of. So here's a graph of what happened between the city of Chicago and the suburbs. The Chicago market was balanced in the middle of 2021. And in the burbs, for sure, it was a seller's market. During this time, I was saying Chicago condos was not like what we were hearing in the news. And that if you purchase a condo in the city of Chicago, you might have the upper hand as a buyer. Honestly, this still might be true today because of work from home and international markets not totally back yet, but that's another video. But, now let's fast forward to May 2022.
And finally, Charles Lacoba from Wheaton, just your friendly realtor, says, while inflation will likely favor the home seller this year, there are reasons to be optimistic that the tides will turn for home buying, making it easier to buy in 2023. I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know right now, we have advantage sellers for the majority of the Chicagoland area. Buyers, you still have your advantage with some of the rates, which is going up. but I feel like we're going to be balanced out at either the end of this year or sometime next year.
We just saw a video that I said in May 27th, 2022. I was on point with sellers having the advantage and the buyers still have the opportunity to come in and purchase at lower rates. Now, comparing to the rest of 2022 and 2023, it was definitely easier to purchase this year than it was then. Rates were still coming up when I said this video in 2020, around 5% ish, and I remember buyers wanting to wait it out until rates came back down. Now, I appreciate the ones that trusted me in saying to purchase now. If you purchase now and rates go up, you win, and if they go down, you could refinance. Guys, 5%, if you're locked in, I don't know if we're going to get down to this, but it's going to be crazy. You're winning right now if you locked in May 2022. Now let's fast forward to December 2022 with my 2023 predictions.
So, my thoughts of 2023, we'll have lower sales similar to like the 2018 to 2019 market. Yes, we'll still have multiple offers, but not as crazy as it was this past year. Mortgage rates will still stabilize, or start to stabilize, I should say. And then market prices will still be slowly increase. So that's where I stand in 2023.
On point on this video. In the real estate industry, I think the last thing I read was the whole industry was about 30% in sales year over year. We still had multiple offers this year, but it was nothing as crazy as it was in 22 and 21, even 20 for that matter. Mortgage rates did stabilize at the end of this year, just a little bit from the exponential growth it's had, and prices is still increasing for most of the Chicagoland area. This is the most on point 30 seconds I've ever recorded. I will have my 2024 projections at the end of this month sometime, hopefully. I need to do some more research because I've been doing this. So the reason why I like to give my predictions is so I can structure my real estate team and my investments. But more importantly, to make sure that you get all the correct information from a local source that is obsessed at looking at these things. And I want you to make sure that you have the best information for your selling, buying, and investment needs. Guys, that's what I have for you for the 100th episode of Coffee with Chuck. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at Coffee with Chuck 101. Cheers!